fish heads. Champy00 here, back in my echoey kitchen with another product from Amazon to show you. And yeah, this one's pretty cool. I've been kind of really excited about this one for quite some time. So this one's made by a company called Inkbird, and this is the ITC 306 temperature controller. And what this thing does is it kind of acts the same way as the thermostat on your heater, except it's external, which is really nice to help prevent your heater getting locked on the on position. So let's have a quick peek. I'll leave that heater over there. This is my new Fluval M50, by the way. This is going into my second Fluval Flex aquarium, which I'll be doing a whole separate video on, but it kind of gives you a good idea of what we're doing here because I needed a heater, so that one worked. And so I'm doing this video kind of quick because I'm actually going to put this this product on my new 75 gallon with 75 gallon sump, which nobody's seen yet because I'm still in the process of getting it all done and doing all that stuff. But I do have a problem. I have two 300 watt heaters and one of them is locked in the on position. So what it ends up doing is it ends up pushing the water just slightly above 80 degrees, which typically is not a problem, but I'd like to stay around that 78. But other than the heater being locked in the on position, everything else works perfectly with it. So I thought, I don't want to buy another heater. I want to use this. So for less than the price of a 300 watt heater, you can have one of these. I think this was $42 Canadian from Amazon. And of course, there'll be a link in the description below. So let's have a look. Make sure I'm in frame here so you guys can see it. The one thing I did hear about this is that the instructions are a little bit difficult to understand. So we can share our Inkbird and win a free one. That would be kind of cool. I might do that. You have a instruction manual. You can kind of see the on the front there. So this is a slightly different unit. A lot of times when people see these Inkbird units, they do two things. They do heating and cooling. This one does heating only. And that's a really important thing when it comes to your aquarium, unless you're running a cooler, which I'm not running in my basement. So it gives you all of your instructions on how to work this thing, which is kind of cool. And the nice thing about this, and if I'm not mistaken, I think this thing can handle up to 10 amps on your output, which is more than any heater would typically be using. So I'll give you a quick rundown of the product. Right here you have your main control panel, which of course you can mount to your wall. You have a detachable probe, temperature probe. So that can detach. So if you can mount this temperature probe permanently into your tank, for example, or put it in that really tricky area. And if you did need to remove this for any reason, you can leave that. Helps if I'm on the bloody frame, eh? You can kind of plug that in and out. So this is really nice. And then the really cool thing about it is you get two outlets here. So in North America, we use the standard 120 volt outlet. For you guys in Europe, obviously you'll have a different plug, but this unit is available with European standard plugs as well. And so what it really does is you set your temperature that you want, and it'll give you your ambient temperature as well, plus what you set it. And you can also set timers for it as well. So what it'll actually do with the plug that's on the end is it'll actually turn the power off and on to a heater. So what's really nice about this is a couple examples. You buy a really cheap heater, and you know it's you're worried about, maybe it has a mechanical thermostat and you're worried about it. This is a way that you can solve this problem. Running multiple heaters, this is a way that now you have one temperature that can turn both heaters off and on. So typically what you need to do is whatever temperature that you set this unit for, you then have to just turn your heater up to ensure that your heater is going to come on and stay on. So for example, if you set your thermostat for 78 degrees Fahrenheit, you should then set your heaters to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, just a degree or two higher than what they have. So you have both your LEDs here that are going to give you your run through, and we're going to, you go through your programming. You can set your times, your temperature calibration, your control range, and everything that you need to do. I did hear that it is tough. Some people did say that it is a little bit tough to set up. We'll see. I'm going to try it and I'll see how it can do. I guess you will have time settings too, because this thing can also be used for like reptile use, where you're going to basically set it for like a sun up, sun down. That's where the time comes in. But for an aquarium, it's going to be basically used on the temperature. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go and set this up probably this evening, as a matter of fact, so I can get that other heater going. And once I do show the new tank, we'll get to run through it. If you're interested in this product, I'll put a link down below. And you can check it out for yourself if that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for something like this. So I'm really hopeful that what this will allow me to do is buy more inexpensive heaters. And then I will still have good precision temperature control over them. Until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. Leave comments down below. I love any type of constructive criticism, or if you like what I'm doing, just want to say, hey, that's cool too. And until next time, I'm Jampy00, and I will catch you later.